Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. This is a happy birthday reading if your birthday is March 28th. Okay. Also, if you felt guided or was drawn to this reading, there could be a message for you here. Spirit is saying that you may want to watch fully or just to try to gain something from it. We do have a super new moon tomorrow, which is also includes a solar eclipse. There's a lot going on. The new moon is moving into Aries, and there's a lot of planetary shifts going on. We are in retrograde with Venus and Mercury at this time. Mercury is all about communication, intellect, rationalization, skills. So if you're struggling with any of that right now, that's part of why that's happening. Venus, that could be asking you to look at your relationships, things coming up, perhaps even past relations are coming up for you at this time. What are your values? Feminine energy could be sparked. Also, the arts and love. That could be coming up in your mind as well. So, birthday Aries. Aries, what we know about you is, well, you are the beginning. You are the very first zodiac. You are in Mars. Mars is about sexuality. It's about temperament and anger. Like, if you've been feeling angry lately, I'm not even Aries, but the anger and the frustration has definitely been around in my own environment. If that's also the case for you, hit that like button, share what your frustrations are. Mine are I'm being guided to persevere through the distractions, through the frustration, things that normally don't frustrate me or don't happen when I'm trying to work are seemingly more challenging each day. And it's like little things, but they can add up to big things. So those are things that are going on. But Aries, we know that you are a strong leader and very passionate about what you do. Sometimes you can be impatient, and patience has been definitely a request for guides. Guides have asked us to have more patience right now during this time. Not just patience with others or our surroundings or our environment, but also patience within ourselves and for ourselves. Being patient with ourselves and knowing that things that we're experiencing, knowing that it's okay to sit, to take a cat nap in the middle of the day if you need to, and to know that that is still work, that is, and even if it's not work, that it's actually still helping you because you're listening to your body, you're going with what your body is telling you, you're allowing that time to happen, and that's going to cause you to really, your brain to function better, your body to work better. And it's like when you're sick. We've all been experiencing that through the winter season that we've just got out of. And it's like when you're sick and your body is just you're like, "Oh, I've got to get to work. I got to get to work." But your body is like, "You're not going anywhere." It's kind of like that type of meaning, but it's placed in a spot, an area of where you're not sick, but you're perhaps maybe you have a mind is unclear, or you have a blockage. There's definitely blockage going on for you today. I was blocked in getting information for your birthday today, and I didn't know why. The only thing I was given um was crystal quartz, like crystal quartz. And that was like the only thing that they gave me to go by. And so what I can say about crystal quartz is it's profound. It is actually, I mean, out of all of the crystals, It's the most powerful healing and energy amplifier on the planet because of its unique crystalline form. And it is found worldwide. You can find it anywhere. And that's not just by chance, it's placed in these spots for reasons. It's placed because this earth needs it. Mother Gaia placed them there for reasons, not just for us to discover them and keep them in our homes and work with them and heal with them, but the planet needs healing too. But this crystal, it absorbs, stores, releases, and regulates energy and is excellent for unblocking it. So when we have blockages, it's actually wonderful for that. It's wonderful for releasing blockages. So that's once I got to that spot, then it all was coming together. So who's having blockages right now? Who is being blocked? Are you feeling blocked? Are you feeling like you're ready for things to be lifted? Maybe absorb some, maybe get out there in the sunlight today. Sit out in the sun. If you're able to be grounded and bare feet on the ground, on the grass, comfortably, and soak up some sunlight, that would be a good thing for you to do. That's something that I'm guided to share with you. So, also, we still have this on blue. So that's telling me that blue is the color for you today. Although if you feel guided for purple, then amethyst would also be well and good for you to have. Something about 3. The number 3 means something to you. I have 3 cards out here, or 3 decks. And I also have this wand, this crystal wand, and there are 3 towers, like 3. So do you have 3 homes? Are there 3 things in your life right now internally that you're working with or trying to purge? Because it's good to purge during this time right before the new moon, because that is going to allow, when we purge, we allow the space to open up so that new energy and a newness can come in. So if you're having blockages, is it that you're holding on? That's something I'm receiving right now. What is it that you're holding on to that you're having a tough time letting go of? Is it a habit? Is it something that you've done in your life, your whole entire life, and you're struggling to let go of it, even if it's something that's uncomfortable? Maybe it's not having boundaries, and you're trying to set healthy boundaries now, and it's getting you in, and you put it in an uncomfortable position, but it's in the end, it's going to really benefit you altogether. Okay, so we are going to get into it. Another thing is, it would be good for those of you that are out there. Oh, I didn't get to tell you something really cool about. So I was guided to do these birthday readings. I do happy birthday readings every day. So at the end of this reading, I will blow out the candle on behalf of you to make a wish, set an intention, anything that you would like, and then I'll blow out the candle. Okay, that's something that happens. Also, there are there's approximately 367,000 babies born every day, which means there's at least that many of you who are on this planet right now, in this world, that were born sharing this day. So feel free to engage, to share how you feel about about where we're at right now in this world. Eckhart Tolle has been coming to mind lately about be here now, be here now. At the same time, we are in this transformative phase, and it is necessary for us to reflect back, to gain some information, and to carry carry it with us forward, or to acknowledge that past, that historical event or time or moment or trait, whatever it was that we had, and reflect on it so that we can now know why we don't want, why we're purging it. Okay. So it's one of two ways for you. It's either that you're reflecting back to gain that nugget of knowledge to use it for a future purpose, or you're reflecting back to remind yourself of why you made choices you made, why things were the way they were, so that you don't carry it into your future. So which one of those is it for you? Are you looking back to carry something forward that you don't always, it's like an energy you had for a brief moment of time, but you're wishing to call that back into yourself? What is that? Share it with, is it willpower, confidence? um those are examples. A communication, a way of communicating to others. The boundaries are also coming to mind. Is it rules of engagement of how you are going to engage with others with you in your environment? um Something else is that's coming is hmm abilities, beliefs, values. Those are those types. So it's all types of, there's so much cleansing, there's purging. So like, you will be reflecting on the past, and you're also going to want to think about, it's on your birthday, of course, you might reflect back. We get a year older. At that time, we think back to when we were kids, try to recollect your first memory. What is your first memory? If you're working with boundaries right now, that's one of the first steps, is to go back to your first memory of how you felt a particular way, of something that happened in your environment, and to write about it so that you can gain insight. That's what helps you set rules of engagement and communicate what you will and will not allow in your life. And really, it's an honor of self-respect for yourself, and respect for those around you, because you're actually just you're letting them know who you are. And that's very good. That's wise. It's wise to do that. And it's not in a derogatory way, in a mean or nasty, hateful way. It really, you want it to come from your heart, from your heart about this. Okay, Aries. If there's anything that you would like to ask, or go with these cards, go ahead and do that now. We're going to start pulling cards. I was guided to use the dragon deck. Dragon was last year's spirit animal, although the dragon has continued to stay with me personally. If it stayed with you too, please drop that in the comments below. They are of passion. They're of fire. You're a fire sign too, just like Sagittarius and Leo. So if you feel dragon energy, that also could signify that you're working with your inner child at this time, because there's a connection with your inner child and dragon energy. The dragon helps you have your confidence, your willpower, the emotional stability, like a queen or king of cups. And so there's all of this is happening right now, which emotional stability would be great, especially with everything going on. Venus is like the planet of love, and it's in retrograde, so it's just making us look at things, look at how we see it, and also look at how it affects us, and write in your journal about it. Okay, so let's get into this. This is the crow deck. We're using the crows. Have you been seeing crows lately? And this is our Green Witch Oracle deck that we'll end with. Okay. Okay. Let's get right into this. Only has the major arcana cards. So this is going to this will be the significator card. Spirit, what do you have for Aries on their birthday today? All right. And we have the Tower. This is called the Destroyer. The Destroyer. Number 16 could be significant for you. Perhaps the 16th of April or in 16 days. Maybe 16 is your favorite number. 1 plus 6 is 7. So 7 is definitely a sacred number. It's a lucky number too. So the Destroyer, this is like the tearing down of what was. So this is you definitely doing you're on your spiritual journey, and you're ready. You've been preparing for this. You enhanced and really engulfed the entire lunar eclipse earlier this month. And you're going through these transitions. Some of you were already seeking it. Some of you weren't, though. If you weren't seeking this and things are happening to you and you don't understand, let me know in the comments. Let me know what that, if you want to explain what, you don't understand some things, and we can help guide you and give some information and resources on what could potentially be happening in your circumstance, because there's a lot of ways that spirit kind of like lets us know things are going on. This makes complete sense. It's time to tear down what was, to rebuild, to start a solid foundation. The foundation before may have been solid at one time, but the foundation has cracks in it now. It's sinking into the earth. The earth is consuming the foundation that was once there. And so now it's time to rebuild. So in order to rebuild, we have to tear down the structure that was built before and placed before us. And this is fire. I mean, that's just it. There's fire here. What is it? It's this shows transformation. This shows that you are going through a transformative phase. And I believe that the Tower is yeah, well, look, it's in Mars. Mars, Aries. I wonder if this is your card. I was thinking that it was Taurus's card, but perhaps it is. This could also signify that that your big breakthrough that you're going to have, or that you're having now, or that you recently had, is going to transform you from you're going to move from the material to the spiritual in your life. You've always been about material items, and now you're moving away from that. You're detaching. So you're learning about detachment, and you're trying to hone detachment in so that you can be less codependent, less attached, and also give more of a unity, a unified community together with others that isn't controlling, that allows people to have their individualism. And your breakthrough, it's just inevitable that you're going to have a breakthrough. So what is this breakthrough for you? Is it a material, or is it another breakthrough, as what I had discussed just a moment ago? Okay, we're going to pull. All right, and guided, we're just going to do one. I have intentions to do 3 of these, but we're doing 1. Look at that. Death, the death card. 13. 13 could be significant, and it also reduces to 4, which is all about stability and being grounded. And again, that foundation comes up. You are completely, after a death comes a rebirth. So you will have a rebirth. And this can be very, I'm having angel bumps come all over my body, because it's not always physical death. It can be, Um, but more than likely, and Spirit doesn't want you to fear this card. This is also related to Scorpio, water sign. So if you're a Scorpio, this could be of significance for you. Or if you have a Scorpio, you might want to check. Aries, you might want to check where Scorpio is in your birth chart. Okay? And make sure that it's not your moon or your rising. Yeah. So after death comes rebirth. And so somebody is being asked to step out of fear, out of the fear-based mind thought. Are you in fear right now? Who is it that is living in fear and has asked for help? So if you've asked for help on having this like transformation and this huge breakthrough of destroying what was and going through the purge, I mean, yeah, these are actually very, for me, it's normal to see these cards come out right before a new moon and an eclipse happens. A super new moon in Aries and an eclipse happens. This is like showing that you are going to have, I mean, change is inevitable, right? Change is inevitable, and it's going to come. It's going to come. Yeah, I mean, this could be showing you, it's going to reveal something for you, enlighten you in a way, awaken a whole new side of you. And it's usually very fast and unstoppable. There's no way to stop this once it happens. And it is Aries, and this is Aries and also a Scorpio card. It's directly related to your heart chakra, okay? So with that being said, so there's some connection with Scorpio, with this also being Scorpio, and this is definitely a Scorpio card. Both are signifying transformation, a change, transitions, purging. You know, death is the end and it's the beginning. Allow yourself to think about that on a deeper level. This is when we let go of something that no longer works for us, or the universe decides that you're letting go of something that no longer works for you. There's a motion going here, movement, motion, movement, that keeps coming up. Let's go ahead and pull last card here. What do you have? So we've just entered spring equinox. Aries, you bring us spring. Yes, you do. Okay, that one's the one. And being the first, the beginner, the one that brings it. So this is beautiful. Look at this, the magic circle. The magic circle. So this is actually suggesting you do definitely have a ceremony for yourself on Saturday, the 29th, with the moon. I also guided to share with you the 9. I started out letting you know about 367,000 was the chosen number that they've used that for births on birthdays. So birthdays, there's like 367,000. That reduces to the number 9, okay? The new moon in Aries, the super new moon in Aries, that's also going to bring with it a lunar eclipse, is happening on March 29th. So that's also a 9. This year is the number 9. So we have 999. This is all about reaching very, very close to the finish line. It's as if you're in a race, you're racing, and you are like, you can see the finish line. You're not quite there, and you're not sure if you're going to make it or not. It's like you have that feeling of fear, the fear and the throwing in the towel. The nines are like when you're completely exhausted, but you're persevering, you keep going, you're determined, you're devoted, and you're going to keep going until you make it to the end. You have that doubt come in where you're like, I don't know, this is a lot. I think I might want to be done with it. But instead, you know in your mind, no, I've put all this time and energy into this. It didn't go exactly as I planned, but it's going and it's almost there. And some of you can't even see the finish line, but it's there. You're in the 9 phase, and Spirit really wants you to hold on. Hold on to that and keep it. Let me see if my angel number book goes to 999, and we'll read that for you. So let's see. Okay. It does. It's the very last one. So final, finale, finished. Because once you get to 9, 10 is the completed cycle and it's a success, okay? So get to work, light worker. The world needs your divine life purpose right now. Fully embark upon your sacred mission without delay or hesitation. There you go. So that is one of the main messages that Spirit has for all of us, but you on your birthday especially. It's a wonderful time. You couldn't bless yourself more than by creating a space, sacred space for yourself. Hold space for yourself as you go through this transformation. You know, even if you get sick, if you vomit, that's a purging. That is a letting go. That is you transforming. So allow it to happen. The magic circle. 5, this is making me think of the elements. We have fire, earth, water, and air, and we have spirit. Okay, so those are the 5. That's what we have. Think of that. You are a star. You are a star. It's your star on your birthday. Put a little star there for you. Yeah, and this is about honoring your feelings, honoring what you're going through, honoring also Mother Gaia. You know, this is a circle because this is spirit, spirit encompassing, and Mother Gaia. So allow your feminine energy to surface too, especially those who are masculine and are full of masculine energy, or men who are watching this at this time. It's important for you to embrace your feminine energy and allow her to shine through. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Our feminine is on our left side, our masculine is on our right side, and the opposite is controlled by it, which means the masculine controls the left, the feminine side, and the feminine controls the right side, which is the masculine side. So this is all for balance, okay? It's all for balance. This is really beautiful. It looks as though you're going to have perhaps maybe one of your most energetic birthdays of all. Most energetic birthdays of all. Create yourself a sacred space. Have a ceremony by the new moon this Saturday in and honor yourself and anyone else around you too. Maybe you have 5 friends that are coming over Saturday to celebrate your birthday. Maybe you have a bonfire and just sit out there and gaze into the fire, or lead a brief meditation with them. You know, even if they're not, even if it's something that is new to all of you, that's what new moons are all about. It's a new moon. That's the way you can guide this, you know? You are a leader, Aries. Own that, and use it to your best ability. Why not use it to share your gifts and share talents and share emotion and love at this time? The world desperately needs it, and that can be your gift on your birthday to others while you're flourished and gifted from others as well. So if you're actually if you're releasing material aspects in your life at this time, then it could be a good. So I'm being guided to share with you, if others haven't got you a gift yet for your birthday and you are having a birthday party, Maybe ask for them to go to not particularly buy you something, but to make you something, or find something go into the woods and find something to give you. And then you place that on your altar and you use that whatever it is, it could be a cool looking rock. It could be an acorn. It could be a pine cone. It could be a feather, a coin, something that they found or came across right on your birthday or right when they were thinking about you, and it's meant for you. They found it, and spirit is wanting you use them as a vessel to send it to you, to gift it to you, okay? And if this has happened or does happen for you, come back and share. That would be really wonderful to know that that happened, because this is a message that's guided by spirit, okay? All right. Well, we are going to blow your candle out now. So on the count of 3, I hope you have made your wish of what it is that you're ready to transform now in your life. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may all your dreams and wishes come true too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.